In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to apply a vintage filter to photos in Canva. If you're after that soft, aged look, think worn paper, subtle grain, and a hint of nostalgia. You can get there quickly using Canva's built-in tools. Start by opening your project in Canva and click on the photo you want to style. Selecting the image tells Canva that you're about to make changes to that specific photo. At the top of the editor, click Edit. This opens the editing panel for your image. Just below, you'll see a section called Apps. This is where Canva groups extra effects and overlays. Click Apps, then choose Texture. Texture is the key to creating that vintage vibe without complicated adjustments. Inside Texture, you'll find different categories and looks that overlay your photo with materials and effects. If you want a classic aged feel, try a worn paper look. It adds soft creases, gentle fading, and a touch of warmth that mimics old prints. If you want something a bit more rugged, head to the grunge category. Here you'll see filters with scratches, dust, and grit that instantly make your image feel like it's been tucked away in an old shoebox. Click a look to preview it on your photo. Most textures let you refine the strength, so use the slider to dial it in. Subtlety goes a long way with vintage styles. A lighter touch preserves detail and keeps faces and text clear, while a stronger effect leans into that dramatic, aged mood. Take a moment to scan the edges and the brighter areas of your photo. This is where vintage overlays often shine. If the first option isn't quite right, try another texture or switch between the worn paper and grunge options until you find a balance you love. You can always undo or simply pick a different look, so feel free to experiment. Once the texture feels right, that's it. You've given your photo a vintage finish. The beauty of using texture is that you get consistent results without digging through multiple menus. If you're working on a set of images, repeat the same process for each one so everything shares the same aesthetic. To recap, open your project, select your image, click Edit at the top, go to the Apps section, choose Texture, then pick a worn paper or a grunge look to achieve that vintage feel. Adjust the intensity to taste, preview, and finalize. You'll have a timeless, nostalgic photo in just a few clicks.